There was something I said in a previous video that I just wanted to talk about a little bit more. People now more than ever are going online to do research, to do due diligence, in order to make a big decision, they want to put in a couple hours of work to research and watch videos and read blogs and listen to TV or radio or whatever, right? They're going to be more educated because education is more available now more than ever, right? That being said, I want you to lean into this to say, hey, I understand that people are now looking for more education. People are now more educated than ever. I mean, we could make the argument against that, but there's a lot of people, especially the qualified people that we want to work with. They've done their research. They've watched Dave Ramsey. They've listened to hundreds of hours on YouTube or on TV or talked with friends, right? And so what you want to do is you want to be one of those sources of reliable education, right? And that's also meaning that we want you to, if you do YouTube or if you do TV or radio or any other marketing avenues, let's go ahead and multi-purpose that by putting that also on YouTube, right? Because when someone looks up, remember, YouTube is owned by Google. So in order for your brand to continue to grow in Google's point of view, you want to feed the beast. You want to be, hey, here's YouTube videos talking about RMDs, about tax rates, about investments, about this and that and the other. So that not only Google builds trust in you, but also leads can watch your content. And instead of you spending time or your firm spending time in the boardroom trying to close people, the conference room, people are now coming in saying, hey, I watched all your videos and I'm ready. Where do I sign, right? And that is so much better to multiply your time by leaning in and saying, hey, instead of me explaining how RMDs work to every single lead and answering those same exact questions and wasting my life, why don't I create one or two really good videos that are in depth so that my leads and my clients can now watch those and save me the time instead of me having to go over the same details every single day, right? So we want not only for your marketing and for your business to be exponentially better by this Google program that we offer, but also we want you to lean into, hey, how do I multiply my time? How do I put together a video that can be watched 1,000 times and maybe it's not 1,000, maybe it's not an hour-long video, but maybe let's say it's a minute long, right? Well, now you put in a minute and now people have watched it 1,000 times. So that's 1,000 minutes that people have watched that, to where instead of you having to waste that 1,000 minutes, now people can click a button and do it at their own convenience, right? So I want you to lean into YouTube. I want you to understand how valuable that videos are, video testimonials to build trust, right? And again, all of our businesses, we're trying to get to the next level, right? So I'm not saying that I'm doing all these perfectly. I just know whenever I look at the biggest financial firms that are managing billions and billions of dollars, how are they doing it? Because they have the right systems in place. So if we can learn from their mistakes, if we can learn from their success and only implement the most successful tactics and lessons, that's where we're really going to get the best results for all of the firms that we help with. So that's what we're passionate about. We want you to lean into videos, lean into different marketing avenues, because everything feeds everything. And here's a concept that I want you to understand. And yes, there's competition out there. Don't get me wrong. Competition happens, right? It's either this firm or this firm, right? People are making decisions. But I want you to think bigger than that. I want you to have this abundant mindset to say, hey, there's 10,000 baby boomers retiring every single day, right? There's 320 million United States citizens, right? You're not going to get your calendar full and be like, hey, there's like if you get 10 leads and you're like, oh man, these are the only 10 leads in the whole state that I'm in. That's wrong, right? You can then go to another state. You can then do a different form of marketing to get more leads. So I want you to have this mindset of, hey, no matter what, I can do more marketing because there's more leads out there for sure, right? And so keeping in mind that we want to maximize all your marketing efforts. We want you to not focus on competition, but we want you to focus on omnipresence, right? So omnipresence being like, no matter where people look, they're going to see my face, right? When someone looks up debt-free, right? Who do you think of and who is Google going to show? Dave Ramsey is going to show up on everything. He's going to have a million videos. He's going to have a million posts and blogs and everything, right? So you want to dominate your area and you want to be omnipresent when people are thinking about you. Whether you're in Atlanta, Georgia, if you're in Los Angeles, California, if you're in New York, if you're in Tampa, Florida, wherever you're at, you just want to dominate that area and be omnipresent to where no matter what people search for in your space, if they look up something in your area, financial services, etc., they're going to see you. They're going to have so much content to read through that they're just going to go ahead and convert, right? They're going to be the best clients that you've ever asked for. So if you have any questions, this is what we're here for. We want your business to grow as much as possible. We want this to maximize your current efforts that you're putting in. And God bless you guys. Be safe. Let us know if there's anything else that we can touch on, any more videos that we can do, and have a great day. Talk with you soon. Thanks. Bye.